Hello, y'all. Welcome back to another video. This is my third time recording this video. I was a bit mad when I was doing it. I'm talking fast because, well, the recording's pretty fast. So, in the beginning, let me wait for myself to finish writing this out. Of me, I was born in Humble, Texas. This is my shitting drawing of Texas. I had a picture over at the side, and I still, it was one of those two spots where Humble, Texas resides, sort of in between there. That's me and my mom, Billy, my mom, and I shot out of her like a bullet. And I was landed right into the doctor's arm. I was there, I should know. But we lived in Porter, Texas. Home for, I was going to say amount of time, but we'll see that later. This house, the original house that my mom lived at, burned down. And the Christmas or so, whatever, I don't remember. So they lived in the RV. So this church came and built the house, a new house, the house I lived in for 12 years. New home, all sparkly and everything. I think it was 12 or 13. 10? I don't remember. It's so long ago, I don't even know now. I have two brothers. There's me. Camera goes out, focus here. Me, yeah, big penis, obviously, because I'm the oldest. That's how it works. There's my middle brother. He's 3 years younger than me. Then there is also my youngest brother, who is, I think for a sec here, 5 years. Still loner. I think I was writing down me being lone because that's how like my current mentality. There's me. What did I write there? Oh yeah, that's my best friend as a kid. He was Ricky. Lived down the road. I would walk down there like every weekend. It was pretty fun. He had internet. He also had games, which is where my love for games and things on the internet came from. He had the Wii. I remember he got that one year, and it was so fun. We played so many. Played Mario, Luigi. That's supposed to be a Kirby. I promise. And then there is also sports, Wii Sports, and then Roblox when I eventually got a phone from my mom. Then there's my grandma. She eventually kicked us out when I was around 11 or 12. She just was not wanting us to live there no more, so she said bye bye. My mom at the time had a girlfriend. Then we moved to a house, new, good house, Grangerland, Texas. It was for 4 years. I don't think it was that long. I think it was maybe 2 or 3. I had Ricky. I had a girlfriend. I was young at the time, so it was nothing really. I lost games, nothing. Start of problems. My I started developing different things, which I'll go into later in the video. There's me. There's my room. I began to just lay there. Nothing. Just this. No one. Nothing. It was kind of sad for 12 years or 11. I think that's how old I am. Depression, antisocial, a lot of bad things, hiding. Independence was my main thing that was good about me growing up. I was going to write my height, but I don't know why. That's not what I meant. I meant like mentally growing up fast. This was school one of several after moving. No friends. Some people like I talk to, even today, I have a hard time knowing what friend and not friend is. Until friend, who girl, just friend, nothing more. She and I were pretty good friends for a while, but I would coast through life, kind of, all the way through middle school. And then my dad came pretty early on in middle school with a present. It was a gift, and he gave me said gift, and it was a PS4, and I was so happy. I had games again. I had I didn't have boredom anymore. It was Spider-Man. This is my shit drawing of the web slinger himself. I also ended up getting Watch Dogs on Christmas that year, which was really fun. It was I played that game so many times. Like I beat it like 3 or 4 times. More Lone. I would delve deeper into these episodes where I would just go and not talk to anyone. I had a phone at 12 because school was a bit weird. Then I moved and I lost my friends again. It was, and my grandma kind of went insane. I say that kindly, and then she got better and kicked us out again. So we went to my mom's friend, who was back in Grangerland, and so I didn't. I go back and say school too here, well, for 1 semester, and moved moved in. Me and my family and my brothers. We moved in. We were here for about a year, and this was school three. This is back in the same like school as prior, but it was a lot of moving, more game, more alone. My mom got a call from her dad up in Montana. He had a heart attack, and to which we drove up there from, and we did it in 3 days, which was very surprising. It was a good trip. It was a bad reasoning to go up for the condition he was in, and we were stuck up there for 6 months. We were school number 4, no friends and nothing because it was all homeschool. It was during COVID, but then we moved right back down, and my mom's friend helped us out. This was friend 2. I think I write down soon, but we went to school for like a semester, and that was pretty much it. And but at this time, my brother's cousin, which I'm drawing now, his mom, her came out, and he had a girlfriend. Me and him became best friends, and then this is weird bro for the girlfriend, and yeah, it was gaming friend, but that was bad, and everything went to shit there, and so now this is my best friend, the weird bro. 7 years, game, talk. I think I write down deep talk here. He was my everything. Well, he still is. I say that as if I'm in love, but no, we're just really good friends to the point that we kind of just can talk and debate and all that. But later, my dad was like, "Hey, I would like you to come live with me," and his girlfriend at the time is there, and I was living. I came to him school 5, uh, and I graduated. I I mean, I did it. I was glad I did it, but that was about it. And my fam came to say hello. There was my mom, grandma, and my dad, his girlfriend, and his mom. And life, I started thinking about life kind of, but I just didn't know where to go, so I did work. I did a car wash. I went to Sonic. Never again. I hate fast food. I did a dog lodging facility, and that was the best time 2 years of my life living with my dad, and it was nice. I then started arguing with my dad a lot more around this time because I wasn't bringing anything in. I was coasting a little too much, and but I would talk to my friend Floyd, and he would help me mentally, tell me everything's all right. And I got a girlfriend at that time, but that wasn't a good thing, and it brought everything down worse. And 4 years went by, and my dad kind of kicked me out, and so I went back to my mom. It was short lived because 3 months later I got an apartment. It's the current apartment I'm still in, and alone still. No idea. No, I still don't know what to do at that time. So I turned to YouTube, which is kind of weird to say. I turned with nothing. I just started posting. Let's try, and I did. And now I'm sitting here with 600 videos, and I'm not growing at an enormous rate, but I really, really do enjoy it 5 months later down the line. I am happier, I would say. I don't know what this page is. I kind of just did something. This is Me and my very shit drawing, picking my nose. I'm happier. Let's say well, I'm getting better still. Life is kind of overwhelming, but I think thank y'all for watching. Bye bye. I hope you all enjoyed.